We got to do this one quick today, y'all. For Truthful Saturdays, she broke best friend, woke up, got on the potty, and she peed. So right now she still on the toilet. So we ain't got that much time because I didn't fully charge the iPad. So let's just we just gonna get it together. Last Sunday, we was in service because we don't do youth church on first and second Sunday. So last Sunday was second Sunday, youth Sunday at church, and Bishop, I go to River of Life Church in DeSoto, and Bishop, one of the things that he said was check on your strong ones. And when I say y'all, that hit so hard. I'm about to cry again. That hit so hard because check on your strong ones, check on your strong friends, check on your strong parents, check on anybody that you think in your head is strong because a lot of times, not everybody, but a lot of times, they're strong because they have no other choice. They're strong because they've been placed into that position and they have to hold up the family. They have to hold up their kids. They have to hold their head up. They have to stay strong. So please check on your strong ones. And then I'm going to speak to my strong ones because I'm one of those. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to break down. It's okay to scream. It's okay to write down your thoughts. It's okay to journal. It is okay. Just because you're crying doesn't mean you're weak. Just because you're screaming doesn't mean that you're weak. Just because you can't hold everything together does not mean that you are weak. It means that you are human. We are all human. We are never weak because God will strengthen us always. And number one, that's something that you have to believe and you have to trust in. Number one. But number two, it's okay to cry because if you, and I'm going to start doing scriptures, but if you read your word, you have to know that it's okay to cry because joy is going to come in the morning. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy is going to come. So it's okay. Weeping means to cry. It's in the Bible. God knows the Bible is something that not only you live by, but it's instructions for you. It's in there. He knows that you are going to cry. He knows that. He knows that everybody's going to look at you and say that you got this and you are a strong one. You know why? Because you know how to bounce back. Because you know how to continue to keep going. Because you know how to expect it, embrace it, and exceed expectations every single time. Because you was placed in a position where you couldn't go to anybody and you had to figure out a way out of it. And guess what? You did it. You did it. Applaud yourself, King. Applaud yourself, Queen. But don't you ever give in. Don't you ever give up. And I know that title of being strong, being a strong one, being the one that everybody comes to, being the one that everybody tries to confide in, being the one that everybody wants to come and get an uplifting message. Who gonna give me my uplifting message? When I'm down, who can I go to and ask for guidance? Everybody wants to come to me. Hey, Sam, what you think about this? Hey, Sam, I'm doing this. Hey, Sam. And I got to quickly, y'all, sometimes I can be pulling up to the job crying in my car, asking God to give me strength to go into that job. And as soon as I go in, y'all, I kid you not, I'll get out the elevator and an agent will come up that I don't even have on my team anymore. An agent will come up to me and say, Sam, I need to talk to you. And y'all, when I say I can have no strength in me at all, no words at all, but somehow I formulate a sentence and they hug me at the end and say, "Thank you, Sam. That's exactly what I needed." That's a but God. When you have nothing left in you, but people continue to come to you and come to you, and you're able to still be able to either preach or teach or speak to them just to keep them going, that's a but God. But also, don't forget about yourself. It's not being selfish, it's setting boundaries and it's protecting your energy. Because the more that you give, the more this world and people are going to take from you. You're not mean. You're not stubborn. You're not lame. You're not old. No, you pay bills in the house, so I'm going to go home and sit down rather going out and spending $200 for just starting up my car versus being in a house that's free. I just paid bills. I would rather stay home. Catch up on Grey's Anatomy. Y'all watch the first episode. But y'all, you have to find what speaks to you and be authentic. Be authentically you. Those friends, they gonna love you. If not, they don't need to be in your circle. That person you with, they gonna love you. If not, you don't need to be with them. If anybody or anything that is attached to you is pulling you away from God, they don't need to be attached to you. Pray for them and love them from a distance. Set your boundaries. Stand on those boundaries. Because not only are you going to be able to continue to pour into other people and not pour from an empty cup, but you're going to continue to pour into people and not sit up here and pick up the pieces from somebody else's cup that has shattered and cut you, and you're trying to glue it back together to create your own cup to fill it back up. Y'all have to know when it's hurting you, and you have to know when to let it go. And you have to know your strong ones. And if you are strong, I am specifically speaking to you. It's okay to cry. It doesn't mean you're weak. And what if it does mean you're weak? It's okay. That's between you and God and whoever else you want to be vulnerable with. I love y'all. Continue to be strong. Continue to be steadfast. Continue to set those boundaries. Continue to move, grow, and become the best version of you, no matter how that looks, y'all. All right?